We are a country dominated by agriculture, where sheep outnumber people and 90% of the landscape is farmed.
Well, I was born and bred up here, so this is all I know.
It's just been every day a joy. I can hardly believe I'm lucky enough to live here.
But against a backdrop of rising prices, Brexit and a changing climate, Welsh farmers have a challenge on their hands.
I worry for this year coming because our input costs have just gone up so much.
Over the course of a year, we filmed the farmers producing food across our nation, through the ups.
It is alive. Good boy.
Oh no, there's feed. There's another one coming.
It's not always like this.
And the downs.
It's not money, it's not the toothpaste, it's sheep that lead to divorces.
And discover why farming is their chosen way of life.
It's almost like destiny or something. I feel like I was born to do it.
This is Born to Farm.
I'd say summer is one of the busiest time. We're busy with harvesting, we're busy with going to be combining soon. We've also got campers on the farm, but we've also got the livestock as well, which is like the day-to-day bread and butter. So yeah, it's really quite a busy time of year for everybody, really. My name is Llyr Jones and I farm here at Derwydd Llanfihangel in North Wales. It's definitely a way of life. It's hard to make a living out of farming, and that's maybe why we've diversified the business a little bit. Everything is going up in costs. Just the price of the feed of the hens. My monthly cost feed is around 30,000. It's up to 52,000 a month now, so that's a £20,000 a month extra cost. As farmers, we can dictate how much money we're going to get for our products, so we just have to hope that the supermarkets are listening. Today we are going to bale this field. It's been so hot this summer. The grass hasn't really grown in the last month or so. We're just taking what we can off it, and then we'll use it in the winter when the weather isn't as nice. My father used to say to me, you know, hay in the barn is like money in the bank. So while the contractors are carried on, we're just going to see this calf. He just was off his milk a little bit yesterday. He definitely didn't drink anything this morning. Is it that one on the floor there? Yeah, we've got the vet in now. Just if we leave it too long, it'll get too far, and then it's no good for anybody. So it's better to get the vet in as quickly as possible, really. They've come in a little bit. They were fine, and then they must have caught something off the others.
Yeah. Probably a bit of heat stress as well.
Yeah.
And did you drink anything this morning?
No, nothing.
Have you tried them with electrolytes?
We have, yeah. Electrolyte. Give him electrolytes.
He's had 2 litres.
Yeah.
You suck that, or did you tube him?
No, tube him. The calves are from different farms, so they bring their own diseases with them. You just got to be really, really careful, and especially at this age, they're very vulnerable to picking up stuff like kids. So you just have to keep on top of it and make sure it doesn't go out of control.
I'd keep an eye on him. I don't think he's got a twist or anything yet,
Okay.
but he's definitely
He looks dehydrated, doesn't he?
He is. He's got a sunken eye. The other thing is, I mean, if he's sucking, get him on a bottle. You know, get 2 litres of Glutalite in him. You know, he has got a suck reflex.
Yeah.
The other thing would be to have him in and put him on a drip.
What I'll do, I'll electrolyte it and then I'll get somebody to bring him down tonight then.
Yeah. He just doesn't look happy.
Yeah, okay. Spot on. Spot up.
So it's summer 2022, our first summer here on the farm. And who doesn't like summer? I mean, it's the best time on the farm There isn't that much to do as opposed to winter. I don't have to feed the animals, so they just require checking. And days are longer, so again, you've got plenty of time to do what needs to be done. We love it here so far. My name is Anna, and I farm with my wife, Kate.
I'm Kate, and I farm here at Penbank, which is just south of Cardigan in North Pembrokeshire. For us, summer is a time to reflect really on all the wonderful things that have happened so far in the year, and then what's next for us. We'll sit down and we'll talk through things, maybe have a cup of tea or a glass of wine. I suppose in many ways we never sit on our laurels, we're never happy. We always want to try and develop something else if we can, and make our farm as multi-layered as we can to make it resilient.
Morning.
How are you doing? When we came here to Penbank, we knew that we needed not just the farm revenue, but it would be good to have some other areas. So we have our cottage, Penbank Bach, and that really has just opened and started to take off in the last month or so. Well, it started off in its life, it was the dairy for the farm. So not the milking parlour, but where they would process the cream and the milk and make butter and cheese, etc. But I think maybe 20 years ago or something, it was done out into a separate cottage. And we're going to give you a tour of the farm. Maybe later. It's a key part of our income. It's not a hobby. So we need to be able to make sure that it's full of gas at all times. And we like it, you know, we like new people coming and going and chatting, and kids and, you know, the animals, and talk to them really about perhaps a little bit more about where food comes from.
Have a nice day.
Welcome to the Royal Welsh Show 2022, as Europe's largest agricultural show returns after a 3-year break. And what a start to the week it has been, as the country is hit with that amber weather warning for extreme heat. Wales sees its hottest day ever recorded.
The Royal Welsh, it really is the pinnacle of the year. It's the highlight on the calendar. It's what you look forward to every year. And it's a big thing to celebrate the stock and, you know, what we produce, but also the social aspect then. You know, a lot of young people go and drink a lot of beer, but there's a lot of older people that, you know, it's the only time of the year they get to socialise really and catch up with old friends and stuff, you know. So yeah, it's a very important time of the year. I'm Sean Jeffries and I'm farming in the Gwyndraeth Valley, which is between Carmarthen and Crosshans. I've been showing now for, not far off 20 years now. Yeah, since I was a little kid, always done it. We just want to make sure that he looks tidy, there's no muck on him, no straw under his belly and all that sort of stuff. Get him looking as good as possible because he'll be going against the rest now shortly. If you missed a little bit, it'd be obvious. Right, what time is it now?
20 past 8.
Right. Today, Tuleri's helping me out. So Tuleri's my girlfriend. We've been together about 3 years now, something like that. So yeah, we're staying together for the week of the show, and today, Tuleri's come to give us a hand. I feel like I'm going to school. I can do a tie, just Jackie's offered. The last time we won the breed champion year was about 7 years ago. The aim is just to get a rosette in it. If you've got a rosette, you've done well.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's just, we take pride in you know, these pedigree sheep that we keep. You know, these are only a bit of fun, but yeah, it's nice to come and, you know, show everyone else what you produce, and it's a good shop window. You know, you sell a lot of sheep here as well. Yeah, so a good start to the day anyway. First with the older ram, so in a strong class. You know, the good class of rams, and the top four were extremely close. You know, there wasn't much in it, but nevertheless, got over the line. So yeah, start of a very busy day, but started it off right, didn't it? They compete against each other, you know, the same age, the same sex, whatever, to start off with. And then those that win then will go against each other in the finals later on then. It would be nice to have one in there, wouldn't it? But we'll see how it goes, you know. It's just nice to have a prize, really. It's not always like this, Not always like this at all. You know, we've been here before and not had, you know, one first, or, you know, you're lucky to get a top 3 in it. But yeah, this year we're having a good year so far. So, but you know, you don't rest on your laurels in it. You know, you might not win anything now. So.
I like the sparkle.
I'm okay, sir.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Diolch.
I'm struggling now, yes. I like, you know, they're hot and bothered, I'm hot and bothered, and it's just... Whoa, wait. This is the final. Yeah.
Trwch blewyn ac yn y chwaith. The top classes will be having the Blackbush Mountain.
Oh God, thank God Anna's not here. She's always on at me, we gotta have a hot tub, we gotta have... I'm not buying a bloody hot tub. No. No, I don't, no. Thank you, Emma. Today we've come to the Royal Welsh Show in Builth, Wales. Anna's at home doing something, so Emma's with us, who's a Pembrokeshire farmer, another female farmer, which is great. When I was a kid living in Pembrokeshire, we'd always come to the Royal Welsh, yeah. So coming back now, it's been a few years, mid-80s I think, when I was last here with my mum and my dad. But it feels to me it's got the same atmosphere. So now it's so exciting to be here and I'm a farmer. My word, look at you, buddy. Huh? You're gorgeous. We are looking for a bull, traditional Hereford bull, for later on in the summer. So I love going to the rare breeds and the native breeds area and having a look at cattle and sheep and pigs that I'll never have, but I just like looking at them. If you like looking at farm animals, this is the ideal time to do it. Blimey, look at him.
Pwy dy moch bach sy'n ni? Dyna cymryd pwy dy moch bach sy'n ni?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Na, 1, 2. Oh, ti'n got dan iddo? It's the first time I've brought the kids. They've never been because of COVID. It is quite hot though. It's been quite a challenge with the temperature. I think it was 37 Celsius yesterday, and I think it's about 36, 34 today, so it's a lot busier today than yesterday, but no, otherwise it's a good show. Which really welcome to you. What about Andy? Well, we haven't got anything specific to do this year. I made sure there was nothing, no work things involved. So we've just been seeing the diggers and we've been seeing the pigs and the sheep. Burnham did mention that she may want some pigs, and yeah, quite like the idea of having some pigs on the farm. Just maybe like half a dozen for our own consumption, maybe.
Jesus, look at the size of it. The size of him. No horns though, innit? We want to find the rare breeds section. Then we might find some traditional Herefords. So I just want to see if there's anyone around who might have a bull at some point. Not that I'm taking a bull home today, you understand. Although she's got her eye on 2 calves. And he's won the champion and he's first. Yeah. We've seen every type of cow known to farming, and we've seen ponies and sheep and friends and all sorts of things, but no traditional Herefords.
Burnham's a bit hot. It's quite hard for them really. So yeah, I think we're gonna yeah, pretty much finish the day. Just cool down here, out of the sun for a bit, and then yeah, hopefully go on a bit on the way back. Well done, Gwynedd.
It's been unbearably hot, and it really got to Sean on Monday. He was in the ring and unfortunately passed out. He gave everyone quite a bit of a shock.
I think it was the hottest day ever in Wales. So yeah, it was a big struggle. I didn't have a hat on either, which wasn't the most sensible thing to do. But yeah, you know, I'm still about anyway. So yeah, I'm feeling much better now anyway. I've got my hat on for the showing now, so we're taking the sheep out in the interbreeds against the other breeds, and we've done well so far. It's fantastic to be back on the showground. I really missed it. We've had 8 animals and we've had 7 prizes, 3 firsts. We had male champion and then we had reserve champion as well with the ram then. This show is a celebration of rural life really. So I'm just delighted to be back here for the week and overwhelmed to have done so well with the sheep.
I think that they've had enough of this longer grass now. They've eaten as much as they can at the bottom. And that hot weather, do you see how burned it is? Well, we were lucky that we had the long grass because this would have been hay. I'm glad I didn't make it into hay.
Because we knew the heatwave was coming, we tried to prepare for it as much as we could. It's not great to have just scorching heat without the rain. Grass doesn't grow, not only it doesn't grow, but it's being burnt if it's short, which it often is after haymaking. So it's not ideal. It's teaching us, I guess, the climate emergency. We have to prepare for anything.
I think they're looking forward to a move anyway.
We're learning about this place and this farm and how the season changed, and we always will be to a degree because the climate changed, so we have to adapt and respond to it. So it's a permanent learning curve.
So there's not a lot to eat here, but it will do for the rest of the day, I think.
Yeah. I wonder if we let them, if we let them
nibble around the bales.
Yeah, or just if we expose one bale, see if they go for hay. Just to see. Test one.
Yeah, could do. Why do you want to do that?
Just to see if they fancy a change and if they're hungry.
Oh, I see, if they're hungry. Given the grass situation, yeah. Well, we can do. We're going to be able to roll this together?
I think so. I don't know. Should we try? Go, let's go. 1, 2. And then you should find the end of that.
Ow! Bloody hell, Elliot. I used to find myself getting really worried about hay and about how much winter forage we would have and how much grass. But now I think the most important thing is to react to what you see in front of you rather than worrying too much about what's coming in a few months' time. What we're trying to do here is make sure that they're getting plenty of nutrition right now while they need it. And of course they get to test our hay, which they clearly seem to enjoy. And then it gives our other fields a chance to continue growing for a while. So we'll hold them in this field for a little bit, and then the field they have been in, that gets plenty of chance to rest and then start the regrowth process.
This year we're gearing up to move up to the new farm in Bethlehem. So that's a joint venture with Ian Rickman. Walk on, Flo, walk on, Flo. Walk on, Flo. You know, to start your own business and, you know, to actually farm, it is difficult. Get up, get up, get up. I've been very, very lucky to find someone like Ian, and especially to find someone so close to home, you know, where there's only about 15 minutes away from, you know, our house. So we're going to have an agreement who's contributing what in terms of you know, time and labour and, you know, and livestock, and we'll be farming together, you know, alongside each other, and then we'll split whatever pennies are left over at the end of it then. There's just a real mixed bag really in here now, half and half probably of badgers and just crossbred ewes. So we're going to go through them today now, just give them a bit of an MOT, and then yeah, look for any of my old favourites that I want to take up to Gurnos with me, and then see what's left, and then yeah, find a job for them then. The badgers are a very special breed, particularly special to me. I'm the 4th generation of my family now to keep them. My great-grandfather started off in the 70s, so I feel an obligation to carry on, and I want to carry on anyway. You know, they are my favourites. So I'm looking forward to having a few up in Gurnos to remind me of home. Feels quite satisfying actually, because you're getting rid of the riffraff. It is mixed emotions, to be honest. There's a lot of excitement because it's a new place, you know, and with new people and new challenges. But yeah, you know, there is nostalgia, you know, to this place and to the area. Yeah, there's a Welsh word called hiraeth, which is impossible to translate, but I'll be definitely feeling like that once I've gone, I'm sure. So there's 27 badgers and a couple that escaped. But yeah, so out of them now, I'll sell 8 of them. They're good little sheep for crossbreeding. Just maybe not quite where I want to go in the pedigree side of it, isn't it, you know? Yeah, so it feels like the start of a new journey now. Yeah, I know I am looking forward to getting on, but you know, never forget where you come from either.
Next time, costs keep on rising.
My main cost is my feed. It's gone up by an extra £20,000 a month.
And it's the start and end of the farming cycle.
This is the start of the breeding season, so the start of next year's crop of lambs.
They're born here and they die with us. And today's the day.